What do crabs eat? What do anemones eat? Are sea urchins poisonous? G'day wildlife friends, it's Nathan from the Wildlife Movement here with your questions of the week. Every week we pick 3 questions from our viewers or from the students that we've worked with and answer them in this video on our YouTube channel. Also, you'll have a chance to test your own animal knowledge at the end of this video with our audience question of the week, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Our first question came in from a Year 1 student at Georges Hall Public School who asked, what do crabs eat? I thought this was such a great question that I had to answer it for all of you here. There are lots of different types of crabs found in our ocean and they eat a variety of different foods. Some species of crab are carnivorous, which means that their diet consists of animals like mollusks, worms, small fish, and other crustaceans. Other species of crab are omnivorous, which means that their diet consists of both plant and animal materials. These crabs also feed on algae, fungi, and bacteria. Some species of crab are also scavengers, which means that they feed on the dead plants and animals that they find in the environments in which they live. Our second question also came in from a Year 1 student at Georges Hall Public School who asked, what do anemones eat? Anemone are carnivorous, which means that they eat things like small fish, crustaceans, krill, and plankton. They use their tentacles, which have stinging cells called nematocysts, to catch and paralyze their prey. Once they've caught their food, they bring that food down into their mouth, which is in the middle of their body. If the food has any hard parts, like bones or shells, the anemones cannot digest these and they actually have to spit them back out of their mouth. Interestingly, some species of animals can move between the tentacles of anemones without being stung, and they actually use anemones as their home. If you would like to know what these animals are, or if you have any of your own questions about animals, the oceans, or anything wildlife related, please let us know in the comments below or send us an email at questions@thewildlifemovement.com.au and we may answer your questions in a future video. The third question is a question that we are asked quite regularly by a lot of the students that we work with, and they all want to know, are sea urchins poisonous? Sea urchins have long spines to protect themselves from many of the animals that may try to eat them. Most species of sea urchin are not venomous, but their spines are quite brittle, making them very difficult to remove if they get stuck inside of your skin. There are, however, a few species of sea urchin, like the flower urchin, which can be poisonous. They have special structures in between their spines called pedicellariae, which they use to inject their venom into their predators or their prey. This can lead to extreme pain, muscular paralysis, difficulty in breathing, numbness, and disorientation. If you are ever stung by a sea urchin or another marine creature, make sure that you take a photo of the animal and then head to the nearest doctors or hospital to get the appropriate medical treatment. Now it is time for our audience question of the week, where we give you a chance to test your own animal knowledge. In last week's video, we asked what the animal was in this video clip. It is of course a whale shark, so well done if you guessed that. Make sure you check out this week's Did You Know video to learn an interesting fact about the whale shark's spot pattern. For this week's question of the week, we would like to know, what animal does this shell belong to? If you know, please let us know in the comments below this video. Remember, if you have any questions of your own, please also leave them in the comments and we may answer them in a future video. If you found this video interesting or if you learnt something new, please make sure that you give us one of these, and make sure you check out this playlist right here, which is full of our question of the week videos. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and until next time, keep living the wild life.